What's up guys, it's Sam with the Humble Outliers, and today's video is on how to manually buy a single or individual stock or a selected pie or sector. One of the best features of M1 Finance is the ability to create and customize your own pies or sectors of stocks, ETFs, bonds, index funds, and etc. This tool makes it very easy to create a portfolio that aligns with your investing goals, which can be anything from dividend investing to growth investing, a hybrid, and a way to automate your investing. Best of all, there are no commission fees when selling, buying, or rebalancing your portfolio. But let's say you are an active trader and you want to manually control when the buy or sell order gets triggered. How would you do that? Today's video will be a very quick and short, and I'll show you how. There are times where you may not want to automatically trigger a buy session or want to jump in on a market opportunity that presents. Maybe one of the stocks you're watching price falls dramatically or even increases dramatically and you want to take a profit or buy in low. With all that said, let's dive into M1 Finance and learn how you can manually buy a single or individual stock, sector, or pie so you can maximize your investing approach. But before we start, please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate the support and it generally means a lot. Thanks. Also, quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. This video is meant for entertainment purposes. Do your own research. Okay, so the quickest way and easiest way to trigger a buy order of a single stock or sector or pie is to first make sure that this button is set to off. And you want to make sure it's that don't auto invest my cash. So you want to have that saved. Secondly, then after that's set and you have, let's say you have $400 cash set in there already waiting, what you'll do is you go into and find the pie or sector that you want to purchase. So let's say we're going into tech and cloud, and let's say we wanted to liquidate Tesla stock. Let's say you got the profits you wanted and you wanted to just sell this stock only. What you would do is click this Tesla stock here, and then from here you can see that you can actually add more or buy or sell. So if you click that, this will now set up a sell or buy order of just one stock only. It says that you have $400 available, so you can have it at sell, and you can sell at any amount. If you want to close it out, you can type in that amount, or you can do buy, and then you can say I wanted to buy 400 of just Tesla stock at the fractional share price. So that's how you would buy a single or individual stock. You click continue, and then in the next trading window, that order would execute. Okay, so now let's determine how you would trigger a buy order for just one specific sector or a pie that you created. So let's say that you really wanted to start investing more into the REITs. Let's say something's going on in the market and you really want to capitalize on that. What you would do is make sure again that the auto invest is set to off. Make sure that there's cash in there for when the order gets triggered eventually. And then you would go into here, click REITs, and you can type in that since you're in this REITs pie only, you can do buy, and this is buying just for the sector, and you can type in the amount. If you wanted to close this, if you wanted to take some of the profit out of the REITs, or if you wanted to add more, you can type in the amount, let's say $400, and you click continue, and then that would execute in the next trading window a buy for the REIT slices that you've created. Now let's say there is a stock that you've been looking at and had a recently good opportunity to buy in, and you don't have this stock currently in your slice, but you wanted to add a big portion of it right out of the bat. What you would do is go to the research tab, type in the stock, J&J for the example, add to portfolio, and then from here you can either have it set into a sector if you wanted to, or if you wanted to keep it outside, let's say it was a Vanguard ETF or something along those lines that you wanted to track, let's say the index, and then from there you can allocate a percentage, and then that would trigger in the next window a buy for Johnson & Johnson. Once you've created that pie and you created in there, you can then go back in and then execute the amount for the dollar amount, going back to the first example of that you wanted to buy in. Another example of how you could buy into a stock that you don't currently have and you wanted to buy a big portion right out of the bat would be go straight into a sector that you already have. So let's go, we're going to consumer spending. We're going to click edit. And then from here you can add J&J. So you'd find J&J, add that to the basket. You would set then your percentage for that basket, and then once you've done that, you can go back into the first example, click on that stock individually, and then execute a large buy order. Also, do keep in mind that M1 Finance will always try to maintain the pie ratio that you've allocated. So whether you bought a large order of a specific stock, it will still try to maintain over time to rebalance itself by purchasing shares at different percentages so that it catches up to the allocated percentage that you've already set up for that specific pie or target or stock individually. So what you can do is always adjust your percentages, or if you did just want to make that one-time large buy because there was a great opportunity, just know that over time that percentage will eventually try to catch itself up through the auto invest system. So that'll wrap things up. As you can see here, this is the growth portfolio that I've set up. If you wanted to copy this or look into it, you can check the links down below. If you haven't set up an M1 Finance account yet, I highly recommend it. I find that it's a really easy way to invest. It's very visually pleasing. It's really easy to quickly adjust the percentages and add pies. It's all mobile friendly or desktop friendly, and it's just a great way that you can diversify your investing. Hopefully this video helped answer how to buy individual stock for you, or buy into individual sectors, or sell those orders. Thanks for watching. Have a good one and stay humble, outliers.